Hiccuping. What do we need here? Right. Right, Dylan's going to have to tune in later. Here's Zeppo. So Dylan's asked me to go through my ExitLag settings, but he's in a game, so I can't be bothered waiting. I'm going to go through them quickly for him now anyway. And then what I'll probably do is I'll just turn off YouTube, and then YouTube can basically just have, I can send him a link to the YouTube thing. I think that's the easiest way of doing it. Right, so ExitLag. Free 3-day trial if anyone wants to run this thing. PC, there we go. Yeah, so what you do is you install it. Make sure, number one thing to do, make sure that you're running version 4, not version, so there we go, 4.303.0, not 5. You do not want 5. It's horrific performance impact on your game. So it's got loads of tiles on it. It's got loads of CPU monitoring, GPU monitoring. It's just bloatware. I don't know what they're thinking. So do not install version 5. Install version 4. You have the option to install version 4 when you download it. And you get that. It's all the same functionality, just none of the bloat. Right. So general tab. You don't really want it starting with Windows. You want it starting up when you start ExitLag. Show notifications on the application, that's fine. Enable high DPI scaling on that, those two on. Right, packet redirection, this one's important. Do not go with NDIS. In fact, when this installs, you want to uninstall the NDIS because it messes up, what's it called, RSS queues. No, that's not what I want at all. Come on, give me this. Properties. So, change adapter settings. Properties. Yeah. So when ExitLag installs, it will install this ExitLag lightweight filter. You want to untick this. Make sure it's not on because it uses NDIS and it breaks RSS queues where you can run multiple network interrupt queues across multiple CPUs. So that will break that. But if you're not using it anyway, you're using this WFP, you can just select WFP and then untick it from in here. Yeah, untick that, okay it. Got it? All right, this is an important step. Make sure the accuracy is on full. I use UDP. I don't think it really matters, to be honest, how you're analyzing the routes. ICMP's protocol specific for pinging servers. So that will be the fastest way of scanning everything and seeing how much ping each one's got. But as I'm only using UDP for these routes, and I'm having multiple ones, I decided to go to UDP. I'm tempted to go with this. It would be either that or that normally. Because you are running TCP over it, but I'm never selecting any TCP routes. I'm only running UDP, so yeah, I might do that. Change it. Turn off real-time optimizations. That basically will be using tons of resources to find new servers constantly. Basically, you'll be doing a scan constantly. So don't do that one. Smart optimizations. When you have a game and you select your region, it will then only scan servers in that region. It will not scan all these other ones. That's what smart scan means. So yeah, you want smart optimizations on. I turn off IPv6, so I turn that off. High QoS priority, you might as well leave that in. Allow dual routes. Yeah, that's really useful. So if you're getting packet loss, having dual routes to stop, if one route loses the packet, then the other route typically doesn't, and then it fills in the gap for packet loss. So that's really useful, Jay. You might want to check that out. High UDP ports. I think Fortnite might use high UDP ports, so that's worth having on. All right, FPS boosters. I've actually found these two do drop your latency a little bit from my testing, so they're quite useful to do. Oh, I do that anyway manually. I uninstall that anyway. Don't touch disable core parking because that will reverse process lasso core parking. So don't touch that one because it will do the opposite. It will actually end up enabling it. Disable NTFS last access. That does not work. No point in even trying it. It doesn't work. Disable Windows performance counters. You don't want to do that because then you lose all these things. I'll leave those alone. Disable superfetch. For my benchmark, superfetch is better anyway. So don't disable that. Disable Windows search is worth doing, although I think I disable that manually myself anyway. And you don't need the ultimate performance power plan if you're being sensible and using Bitsum like I am. Don't need anything in Traffic Shaper, nothing in multi-internet, nothing in diagnostics, and don't bother with game requests. So really all you need to do is copy my general stuff and the FPS boost stuff, the first four, and disable Windows search. I've probably used ExitLag for about 3-4 years now. I've done so much testing with it. So anyone that says it doesn't work hasn't properly tested it. Right, Fortnite. So you find your game, you basically search for it in here, find your game, and then you can either go all regions or just your local region. So if you're in America and you're connecting to Europe, I would go all regions, because you'll probably end up playing on your own region as well. So yeah, if I'm in the UK and I'm sometimes playing, if I'm mostly playing on Europe, then I'll just select Europe. But if I'm then playing with Rapper or Ship or something in the States, then I'll do all regions. Yeah, I mean, typically all regions is recommended. So advanced routes, I actually have 4 UDP routes. So most games won't use much bandwidth for the actual gameplay anyway. So having multiple routes really won't be saturating your network whatsoever because the bandwidth is so small. So I go to the full whack and have 4 UDP routes. That way I've got the best chance, and these are all dual routes as well, the best chance of reducing any possible packet loss. And then you optimize it. So there's my 4 routes. They're all UDP. Apply them. I can probably scan again. Now that I've just changed the method for scanning. I'll just go through the whole lot. But I mean, this is the problem with running worldwide, all regions. It takes a while. Whereas if I just selected Europe, and then I had that smart thing ticked, then it would only do like, I don't know, 50 Europe ones instead of 799. So it's a little bit slower. So ExitLag might reduce your ping, but it really depends on what route you're taking between you and the server already. If there isn't a more efficient route, then obviously ExitLag or any of these ping optimizer tools is not going to help. Or maybe this has some routes that other ping ones don't have access to, and vice versa. And then it might help. I find it helps more on transatlantic routes and routes that are a long way away. Local server wise, it probably won't make much difference. Where this does make a difference, as I said, is the dual routes and having multiple connections, and then that can fix packet loss. So that's where it principally makes a difference and can help your hit reg because of that. But my ping didn't go down. Irrelevant. Right, so that's it. That's ExitLag. Sorted. Right, I'm turning off I'm turning off. Oh, everybody's watching on YouTube now. I know there's 5 people. There's nothing else to look at really. But remember to turn off that thing in network adapters as well if you're running ExitLag. That's important. Very important. How do you get the old ExitLag? It's available on, if you just, where you normally download version 5, you just scroll down a little bit lower and it has like a legacy download button. So it's just below it. So just scroll down the page a little bit more. They supply both of them. I don't know whether I can. I don't really want to log into my personal account to show you, but it's further down the page. Is the main answer. But yeah, 3-day trial. What have you got to lose? If it doesn't work, if it doesn't help you, then it doesn't help you. If it does, it does. These guys are... All right, I need somebody else to play with. Dumping all their dads. They're playing ranked without me. Mike doesn't even play ranked. Maybe it's because I'm elite. I haven't played this for ages. The ranked stuff. I'm elite at the moment, but I haven't played ranked for probably only done about 2 days worth of ranked. I'm up to elite already, so I just need to do a bit of grinding to get to the end. It's annoying. What's these new settings in here that they were talking about? There were some new settings that Epic were talking about for not that. It was the there it is. There's a new one. Activate sleep mode. Never. Thank you. Energy idle saving off and off. Thanks for the heads up, Epic. Yeah, that's all off. That's fine. Nothing else that they've added that they shouldn't have. I think so. Yeah, as I said at the beginning, Kobe, version 4 is better than version 5 for ExitLag, because ExitLag version 5 has loads of like HTML5 tiles in it, and it's got loads of like CPU monitoring, GPU monitoring, and anytime you add a monitoring, you're basically reducing the performance of your PC, especially if you add multiple ones. So even this up here, I've had to basically poll only once a second instead of like 10 a second or 100 a second, just so it doesn't impact performance too much. So you don't really want to be running. So, and it's cumulative as well. So if you've got multiple things that are monitoring a system at the same time, it's going to make it worse and worse and worse. So yeah, so it's just, I've run benchmarks with ExitLag 5 versus ExitLag 4, and ExitLag 5, the performance has been horrific. Uninstalled 4, uninstalled 5, installed 4, way better. And it's got the same functionality, core functionality, it's just not bloatware. And I've complained to ExitLag about it, and they're like, well, we thank you for your feedback. That's it, you know. I have a question. Where to set the different hex numbers in registry? What Bliss shared? Well, yes, you know that. Of course you know that. That's an easy one. What have I got? Hey, Mike, bless. There we go. Set them in there. Win32 priority separation in priority control. So H key local machine, current control set, control priority control. You know that's a fun. But yeah, you set it in here. If you want to just have it 10 hex, seems a bit low to me. That's massively prioritizing background processes, by the way. 10 hex. 10 hex is 16 in decimal. So if you compare, I'm running 41 decimal and you're comparing it to 16, and the higher the number, the more it's prioritizing foreground tasks, foreground processes, right? So setting it to a very low number like 10 hex, 16 decimal, is going to be massively prioritizing background processes. Remind me, do AMD 7800 X3Ds have E cores? No. Well, that's probably why, because I'm running most of my background processes on the E cores already there. Anything with rules in it that has 8 to 15. I've got audio stuff, I've got Defender, I've got all these stuff. Everything here with an 8 to 15 in it is basically shoving it over to the E-cores to handle. So I don't have to worry about them having high priority because they can do what they want because my game's running on the P-cores only. So I don't need to prioritize background processes because they're being looked after by their own nannies. I can't remember if you. Oh yeah, you do need to change this. So also you can change this as well from performance. Performance. Adjust the performance here. So that value there is also set by changing these two toggles here and here. Programs will be a certain value and background services will be a certain value. If you put a custom number in here, then it'll always show it as a background service, even though it's not running background service. If I toggle this over to here and then back again, that number would change live. And this is live, by the way, this registry entry. You do not need to reboot for it to apply. Live. Most things in the registry require a reboot for them to kick in. This is one of the things that's one of the exceptions to that. So that's live. Yeah, so programs is more as a higher number, background services is a lower number. So if you're on AMD and you don't have any E-cores, then you probably just, without having to delve into messing around with these numbers, probably want to set it on background services anyway. Probably. Make sense? Does it make sense? All right, what's going on here? Right, well, I'd love to play ranked, Johnny Sweetwater, but I don't think you're. Yeah, you're how? You got a full squad. Okay. There you go. I'll nick you. Makes sense. Cool. Cool. I am loving my current controller sense with this red reticle right now. Loving it. I can snipe so easily. It's just look over there, snipe, headshot, dead. Look over there, snipe, headshot, dead. Look over there, snipe, headshot, dead. Flying through the air, jumping around, snipe, headshot, dead. Love it. Love it. but I need someone to play with. So Switch is still updating. TikTok. Right, who's watching? Is everybody bored with the technical stuff now, or shall I do some more technical stuff while I'm waiting? Anybody else have any techie questions before I start playing Fortnite? I'm talking to you, YouTubers. Because I will turn off YouTube if not, because typically the YouTubers don't like watching me play Fortnite. They like the tech stuff. So I'll turn off YouTube stream. Any takers? 2 people watching now. Where can I buy a real cable from? Probably a real universe. Avoid those antimatter universes though. I wouldn't go there. Wouldn't grab one from there. Mostly antimatter. Although there are sections of this universe that are probably a load of antimatter. Right. Anyone else? Any other takers? No other techie questions, especially from the YouTubers? Anyone watching on YouTube? Any techie questions? So whack them in chat. I'll answer them before I jump into a game. Gotta wait for the... Someone posted one. Did they? Where? Oh, no, that's an old question. And the answer is no, because it's pointless. If you go between windowed full screen and full screen, you can, I mean, even I can feel the difference in length. So, no, it's not something I would ever recommend doing. My son plays on blooming windowed for his games, not in Fortnite. I wouldn't feed him for a week if he did it in Fortnite. But he does it for like Roblox and other things. And it drives me nuts that he's not running full screen. I did answer Franco with like loads and loads of possibilities that it could be phase replays. He's having monitor issues. But he hasn't replied to me, so I don't know what he's up to. I don't know whether it's fixed, whether he's asleep, or what. Love that. It's always an emergency when it's their emergency, their end, and then as soon as you allocate some of your time, they either ignore you or... I don't know, drives me nuts. Not just Franco, pretty much everybody. Project. Okay, managed to stream last night, so he fixed it. Or did he? Or did he? Because he said it sometimes happens. Gem SSTA. Yep. Right. Didn't crash. I must have fixed the cables inside. Yeah, maybe. Maybe. KK's his girlfriend. Okay. Yeah. Him and Thieves' sleep schedule is kind of off. So me trying to give them technical support to thieves and or even Ship at the moment. His sleep schedule is kind of well he's kind of early. So yeah. Anyway, look, I've just messed that up. Look, I switched between full screen and now I'm not full resolution anymore. All right. That's still updating. And they're still in squads. Okay, type. I need a button for this. 100%. There we go. That'll explain it. Yeah, they don't finish till 5 a.m. Yeah, which is what, lunchtime our time or something. Yeah, my CPU is not 100%. I'll prove it to you. I will prove it to you. Process Explorer by Microsoft. Let's have a look at my resources right now. System information. Oh look, CPU 11%. Not that. It's a visual bug. Hey, there's my CPU. See, I think what it does is it thinks, okay, everything's in C0 state. So look, these are my CPU cores, right? And you can see what percentage is in C0%, 100%. And if you ever look at all the other C states, these are all the power saving states the CPU has. And you can see, look, everything else is in 0. One thing the reason I'm doing this is because Windows 11 24H2, which is beta right now, it's really pushing processes, everything down into much lower C states than 23H2 did. So the only way I found to stop it doing that is to just disable idle in the power plan, and then everything goes into the C0 state. And okay, so it runs a little hotter. It's probably running 10 degrees hotter. But my cooling's adequate for that anyway, so that's fine. 50s and 60s while you're gaming is good. So I've got a bit of headroom because my cooling is so huge. So yeah, so it's basically everything's running at C0. So I think what it is, Task Manager and other kind of monitoring things, they see it's running as everything's running as C0, and it thinks, oh, well, the only reason it could be doing that is because you're at 100%. So it allocates it as 100%. I think that's what's happening. That's why it's a visual bug, but it's not 100%. If it were, I would be worried. And the only reason I'm running throttle strop, by the way, is for this. It's for this thing, Windows Defender Boost. Intel have a bug whereby Defender will run real-time scans like every 10 seconds for no reason at all. And this disables that. So that's why throttle stop's useful for Intel CPUs. If you've got a premium antivirus, such as Norton 360 for gamers, then that will automatically fix this and you don't need to run throttle stop. But if you don't have a premium gaming antivirus installed on your PC, then I'd recommend throttle stop. It's quite useful for seeing things like this as well. Have I got anyone to play with yet? I've been cliqued out. Look at this clique. Rappers in the squad, ships in the squad. Anyone on? Not even Belize is on. Wow, Belize isn't even playing much anymore. Now that he's been banned from the leaderboards. Oh, sorry for Belize. Right, any more techie questions before I switch to just playing I'll leave after this. Right, leave and play with me. That'll do. Yeah, any more ticky questions before I go and play Fortnite? Anyone? Jam, what did you need from me? Yeah, you got it done. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna drag him from it. Right, I've nicked you. I've moved you into a different VC.
Hey, let's go. we were gonna have I thought I don't know if Bliss was gonna leave or stay in, or you were gonna hop in, so I just hopped out.
Okay.
We could start our own gang.
Yeah, we can run ranked. How are you doing on ranked? Where are you at the moment? You're in lit. Same as me. Nice.
Yeah, dude, I just got in.
Oh, nice.
Wait,
Yeah, we can run some duos. We could. What do we want? I know
Dude,
Mike.
so I'm pumped. I just set up ExitLag.
Yeah.
Mike gave me like the yeah, when I messaged you, I was playing with them. So
Well, I've just made a whole tutorial for you at the beginning of this stream. We're live, by the way.
Dude. Okay. Yeah, dude, I thought I thought I heard you talking about it, and I was like, oh crap, dude, I'm in the game, and I was like trying to listen to you while I was playing, and I was like, you know,
Yeah.
I'm trying ranked, but yeah, my bad. I'm here now though.
No worries. No, I need to play some ranked. The other Dylan said he was going to play ranked with me today, but I've been a bit busy. Work's been running, getting me to do a load of wild goose chases. Literally, wasted 4 hours of my day trying to find something for somebody, and it was all along was sitting behind them in another office.
That sucks.
Drives me nuts. That.
You didn't miss out on anything. We were just fighting these like Mike and I were fighting like these leaderboard grinders.
Oh yeah.
We're doing really well. Yeah, we're doing really well. We won some, lost some, you know, but well, even the ones that we lost, you know, we were farming them, and we just died at like the.
So.
You know, we died to him last.
Bliss wants to join us now, but that makes trios. So we need another one then for ranked. Unless Mike's going off. Well, I don't really want to steal everyone across or have trios because I want to play ranked. But Bliss is timed out anyway. Again? Bliss is timed out again? Okay. So are we now excluding Mike? What's going on? I don't want to exclude Mike. Feel bad for Mike now.
I never know how to handle these types of situations.
Good evening, boys.
This is just awkward now.
Nah, Mike had enough of ranked.
Okay. It's the best
Give me 1 minute. I'll be right back.
He basically forced us to join.
Okay, that's fine. As long as it was his choice, I don't want to upset Mike.
Yeah, Mike basically forced us.
You didn't want to play ranked.
Yeah,
it says to us, "Go. You're not good enough for me." Something like that.
Yeah, he needs Ashenbar, and no one else for that.
Let's play some rank then. Oh, you've had enough.
I'm 32% elite, so.
Okay, well I'm 7% elite. So. Okay.
Talent so to be popular, just to be possible.
The problem I've got now is my hands are freezing because the window's open.
Yeah, I don't have that problem, mate. Again, I'm directly in the sun and it's a radiator.
I think I might even turn off my desk hand blower because it's so cold. Let's get sweaty! Oh no, that sounded wrong.
Yeah, I tuned into your stream to see what you were talking about, and then immediately, as soon as I tuned in, you were talking about me. It was a very...
What were you doing at the time? Right, by the way, anyone watching on YouTube right now, I'm switching over to just Twitch. So anyone wants to continue watching on YouTube, I'm switching over to Twitch. I know YouTubers would prefer the technical stuff, so I'm stopping that.
YouTube.
Bye, YouTube.